Hi everyone, welcome to codeAYD. Today now making iOS apps in Swift series. We'll be looking at stack views. Last time we looked at constraints and we used constraints on our labels, on our buttons and on our views, and we saw that the app looked good across many different types of devices. This time we're going to be looking at stack views. So last time we made this part here with name and Aiden, and you saw that we had to change the hugging priority, which was a little confusing. I just wanted to clarify that that's not the only way to do things. So sometimes in Swift and in Xcode we'll be using stack views. Stack views are for content that is stacked either next to each other or on top of each other. So you can see these two things, they're stacked next to each other. If I select them both and I remove the constraints for the selected views, I want to actually embed them in a stack view. A stack view pretty much is a view, like this label is in a view. It's going to put both of these things into a view, and it's going to set them to have the same amount of spacing that we had previously. So if I select them both by holding one, holding command and holding the other, then I can hit this button down here and I can say embed in view. I want to say stack view. There you go. And I'm going to go back to my structure over here. So you can see my stack view. I'll just close the other ones. And you can see I added all the constraints there. My stack view, and you can see I have these two things within my stack view. Now I need to give my stack view some constraints. I want to go some spacing above and below. There we go. And as for the width, it can do what it likes, but I want to say the width of my stack view, I think about 250 would be good. And I need to make sure that I center it in my container as well. So I've set up my stack view now, and I have my name in there, my name label, and my actual name in another label. But if I click on the stack view, I don't want to edit the elements, I just want to edit the stack view. I can change the distribution. So I can fill the stack view equally, for example. I'm just going to change my spacing to 0, so it makes it easier. That's what happens when I fill it equally. I can fill it proportionally. I can start centering things like that. And I can of course go fill. If I hit fill, I'll have errors again with my compression, but I'm just going to fill mine equally. And there you go, there's like that. So this isn't exactly the best use for a stack view, but you'll see we'll use stack views a lot more later on. Stack views are pretty useful, especially when you have content side by side, vertically as well sometimes. But there's our stack view. There's not a lot to a stack view. To grab a stack view, you can grab one from up here. You can also search for the object, so I'm just going to search stack view. There's a horizontal and a vertical one, or as I said a moment ago, you can select both of your elements, you can hit embed in, and you can pick a stack view. We can also pick a scroll view and stuff like that later on. But that's another way of doing the same constraints that we had set up before, and it works just as nicely. Thank you.